Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to another video. It's AJ, and today we need to talk about something really crucial when it comes to personal finance. So in today's video I'm going to be touching about an aspect that is really important for anyone, especially if you're aiming to chase your goals, when it comes to saving more, when it comes to building your wealth and everything else that revolves around money. So I want to talk about financial stability. Guys, right now if you're somewhere like you're trying to build yourself, you're trying to actually find a path to build your wealth that fast, and you don't have a base. I mean, you don't have enough money in an area whereby you feel comfortable enough living a good life that you really want. You're struggling when it comes to your businesses and everything else. Things are not going the way you really want, and you want to change things around, turning your financial situations to be in a really good state. So you have to think of financial stability first. So because you can't just wake up. Right now, let me say you're struggling financially, and you're telling yourself, man, I want to save about $5,000 by the end of the year. Guys, that's not possible. That's not possible at all. So you can't do that, especially if you're not financially stable. So financial stability is really a crucial part when it comes to money, when it comes to growing your wealth, when it comes to building yourself as an individual. So if you want to change your finances around, you have to check financial stability. You can't skip it. You can't tell me that right now you're struggling financially and you just want directly to be in a state whereby you're saving more than $2,000 a month, yet you're not financially stable. So when I talk about financial stability, I mean that you should be in a position whereby you keep on earning money every month or every day. You know, you keep on earning money every month, and that money that you earn is enough to sustain your simple lifestyle without any problem. That's where now I call it financial stability. So if you're not at that point whereby you keep on earning money every month or every day to an extent that you can afford your lifestyle, if you're not at that point, then that's the first point you need to work on. You can't skip that point. To be honest, you can save more money. You can't invest in yourself that much if you're not even stable. You can tell me that you're willing to save $500 a month, yet you can't even afford to buy yourself 3 meals a day, or maybe you can't even afford to pay your rent. That's impossible. So guys, financial stability is the first point, is the first point that you should always check on. So if right now you have some income streams, let me say they can be active, they can be passive, and they're earning you money but not in a really good way. You're not comfortable, you're not happy. Let me say you're not happy with the amount of money that you're earning every month, and that money, it can barely set you up in your budget. It barely pays your bills. So the first thing you have to do is start on working on a way that you can actually increase the financial stability. You can increase that income so that you can be able to afford everything else that you want really comfortably without you having to stress about anything. So go back now, sit down and think of a way you can increase that income. So how can you go about that? So you have to check back with your income streams. Is it active? Is it passive? How is it going? So if the income is not good enough, then you have to think of a way you can actually outsource or maybe multiply, maybe turn your income into scalable thing. Then when you do that and you're earning good enough money right now, then you can actually, you are now stable, then you can actually think of the next goal. That's how it works. But if you're not stable enough, don't think bigger things far ahead of you if you have not accomplished the smaller things. So guys, financial stability is really the key if you want to level up when it comes to turning your finances around. So if you're not stable, you can't do anything else. That's the part that I wanted to talk about. So if it's about stability, and maybe let me say the 1 or 2 sources of income that you're working on right now can't give you that enough income that you really want, then you have to think of a way you can add other sources of income. You know, if you have one, then add the second one. If you have 2 and they're not enough, add the third one. If you have maybe, let me say, 3 and more and they're not enough, think of a way you can add the next one. But guys, if you have some, let me say, sources of income that are really good, they're earning you a good amount of money, and you're still not stable enough, then this comes back to your spending habits. It can be that you're spending way extravagantly, you're living above your means. This means you're living extravagantly when your income is super low, so you have to check on that again. So if you have to check on that again, this means you have to cut out unnecessary things that you have. Let me say you have been spending so much money on things that don't really make sense. They're not that really important. They're not essentials. You have to take them out. The moment you take control of your spending, that is actually likely going to help you attain the financial stability that I'm talking about. So guys, so there are those 2 things. It can be that maybe your income is not enough, or maybe you are spending way too much, you know, than you're supposed to, and this is something that is dragging you behind when it comes to actually attaining that financial freedom. So guys, in my case, let me just share with you guys a little bit of a story on how I'm actually planning to attain this financial stability before I step into another level. So guys, right now, as I say, I'm a content creator. I've been creating content here on YouTube for a while. This is not my first channel. I have other channels that I've been working on seriously, and I'm also a writer. So I've been writing blogs. I mean, having a website, monetize it, brings you money, and then I shifted to YouTube, and right now I'm seriously investing more of my energy and attention into YouTube, and I have several channels. So several channels, just imagine if I'll be able to make maybe $20 in one channel, $50 in another one, and maybe $80 in another channel. This means I'll be making enough money, and I'm able to withdraw that amount of money from YouTube whenever I want to, because so that is going to give me that financial stability. So the moment when actually I'll be able to withdraw enough money that can sustain my budget every month, then I'll be able to save now. I'll be able now to start thinking of saving, you know, investing, and other things that are actually going to increase my income, other things that are going to add on when it comes to building my wealth. So guys, this is the strategies that I'm using. You can also do the same thing. So guys, the secret here, if you're actually not financially stable, you don't have that stability, think of just few sources of income that you can actually put your energy, or if it's not about the income, then check on your spending. If you actually work on these things that I've just been talking about, guys, you can actually turn things for the best. So guys, these are the few points that I wanted to share with you guys when it comes to financial stability, and how it is the stepping stone that is going to help you attain the financial freedom that you yearn for, because you can't do anything else when it comes to money, growing yourself as a person, if you're not financially stable. You need that stability first. If you're stable enough, you can think of saving, you can think of emergency fund, you can think of repaying your debts. But if you're not, you can't do anything. So guys, I urge you guys to take this, digest really carefully, and think of ways on how you can attain this stability. Thank you so much for watching. I'm AJ. Welcome to AJ Growth, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.